Welcome back. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the critical analysis mistakes that you make that sometimes you don't even know you're making and is affecting your grades. So if that sounds like what you want to hear right now, then definitely keep watching this and let's go on. Before I start or before I dive into today's topic, have you subscribed to my channel? I know this is a content you want to watch because I have already given you a brief of what this is about and you're still here. So tap on that subscribe button, turn on that bell notification, and then let's get into the topic proper. So what are the problems? What are these mistakes you're making, which I call problems? What are these mistakes you're making that I think is affecting your grade? The first mistake I'm going to be talking about is insufficient data or poor research. And what do I mean by this? This is what people often do. That is when you don't have enough data, you don't have enough research, primary, secondary, you don't have enough reviews, you did not put any blog or website in your work. And I have said it before, the percentage for if the percentage for all these articles that you can put in your work, fine, most of the academic ones, the primary, secondary reviews and stuff should be 95%. But you see that small 5%, it makes the difference. That is articles, blogs, newspaper, they belong to that 5%. Even if it's just one or two, they should be present. That means you have brought together different sources. That means diverse. You're not just limiting yourself to proper academic papers. That's why sometimes when you're writing, when you're conducting a systematic review, you use both published and unpublished sources. So it's the same thing for your essay. Use the academic sources, and then the non-academic sources like newspapers and the likes. Use them as well in limited amounts. And so most people have the school of thought that if you use 10% of your word count, like the 10% of your word count should be the number of references you should have. I don't think so. I think you should always increase it to a bit more. It is safer and better that way. Take for example that you have 500 word count essay to write. That means you're expected to have at least 50. It doesn't mean you have to have 50. At least. That means I don't want you to have less than 50, but you could do more to show that, okay, I read this thing. And the easiest way to do that is so that it doesn't get too overwhelming for you, is to use reference managing software so that you have all the references in one place and it will be easy for you to import at the end of your writing, or even when you want to do your in-text citation. So I know, I promised a video on how to use Mendeley and Zotero. I will deliver. I have apologized over and over. The workload presently is much, but I'm trying to get more help so that we'll be able to serve you better. But I will deliver on that video. Just stay tuned, okay? That's why you should subscribe and you should like this video, okay? Subscribe so that whenever I upload, turn on the bell notification as well, you would be informed. So you need to do proper research. You need to have adequate sources. Now let's move to number 2. Number 2 is poor choice of words. So imagine I want to start a sentence and I say because. You start a sentence with because, or you say okay, comma, as it doesn't make sense. You need to write properly. And also, it's not just those that I have mentioned though, it's more than that. If you use the right phrases, then it makes all the difference in the world. I can tell you, as in, it makes all the difference in the world. So I have helped you out with that. I have a free mini template of a phrase bank of critical analysis words that you can put in your essay that will make all the difference. So if you use that and you get result and you like it, I also have the paid one which has over 100 phrases. And what I did in that one is I even put under what scenarios you could use those phrases. So that makes it easy for you. The problem most people have oftentimes is they are trying to analyze a situation, But the way they are writing it is descriptive. Even though their intention was to analyze, they end up being descriptive about it. And that's because they are using the wrong words. So if you're using the wrong words, the wrong phrases, it won't help. It would only show that your work is descriptive, not critical. So can you help yourself? Check the description box. Get my freebie. Get the free template, and also you can get the paid one. It is a choice, but the paid option is also there, but it would make all the difference in the world. I can tell you this because I have a lot of students that have attested to this and that have been able to get distinction in their essay just because they used this template. So make the right choice. Now that leads me to number 3, delay in preparation. So you have an essay that you're going to submit in few days, and then you have an essay that you're going to submit in 3 months. No, let me use 3 months. In 3 months, you're going to submit an essay. And then you waited till 2 weeks to submission before you started, because you know now you are the queen of writing. You are not going to be detailed enough. It is going to affect your work. I have said this in my previous video that I made on how to get a first class. I explained in details. I put out my strategies. So you need to check out that video. It is going to affect you if you're writing too close to deadline. You're rushing. You don't rush to write academic papers. Take your time. Get your references. Research. Read. Some of you start writing without reading. How then do you want to analyze? How then do you want to have sources that you want to use in your analysis? I know that right now, some of you are catching your subs. So catch your subs. I'm here to call you people out. Stop writing your essay 3 weeks to submission, 2 weeks to submission. It's not going to be great. Fine, I know there are videos out there that tell you how to write your essay in 30 minutes, how to write your essays in 10 minutes, how to write your essays in 5 minutes. But I want you to understand that it's a YouTube video. It's not their life. They won't show you what they did in the real thing. But let me tell you the truth. They might have researched all along. They might have all their sources together. They might have their writing point, and it's just for them to type. Typing is the simplest part of the thing. The mistake you make is you just go ahead to type without researching. So I'm calling you out. Calling you out. Now, the next thing I'm going to talk about is not seeking help. This is a choice, particularly when you know that you have a problem. You have a problem with academic writing. You can't seem to get it right. You can't seem to get the critical analysis part. You can't seem to get how to even ask your research question. You can't seem to understand what you're even supposed to do. You don't even know where you're going. You don't know if your research is quantitative or qualitative. So many questions that you have, and you need help. You need to seek help, because one thing I have realized is sometimes you can't do it alone. You need help, and you need to seek the appropriate help. I am right here, and I'm here to help you. So check in the description box for how you can book a consultation with us, at least even if it's to just talk about it. And if you have no clue what you're even doing at all, then we will set you up with how to carry out these things, whether it's your coursework, whether it is your dissertation. We will set you up the appropriate way and make sure that by the time you are done, you're finishing excellently. See, let me put this out there that I have studied in 2 different continents. I have studied in Africa and I have studied in England. England is not a continent, so Europe, let's say Europe now. But then I've studied in Africa and I've studied in Europe, Nigeria, UK. So I have seen the difference. The thing is, for every scenario, it still boils down to the same thing. You need help. If you need help, go for it. You might even know how to write critical analysis essay. You might know how to be critical in your essay rather. You might know how to phrase it. You might know how to structure it. But you are having problems developing points. Reach out, book a consultation. It doesn't have to be with me. The option to book it with me is in the description box. But even if you don't want to book it with me, book it with your tutor or whoever you want to speak with. Book a consultation and help yourself out. But it would be nice to book it with me because You know, you get several advantages. I'm not going to leak that, but make sure you seek help. That is the best thing to do. Now to my last point. Number 5. For the Lord has not given us the spirit of fear. Fear, fear, fear. Yes, I had to quote the Bible. I'm a child of God. I believe that in everything I do, the word of God has to come in place. The Lord has not given us the spirit of fear, but of sound mind. Okay? Sound mind. See? God gave us critical analysis. That's how I see it too. God has given us critical, as in the mind, to be able to critically analyze, critically think, critically read, critically write. Sound mind. That's what the Lord gave us. So what does this mean? What am I trying to say? I am saying that the only reason why you're not able to implement critical analysis is because you're thinking, wait a minute, what is critical analysis? It has to be one big thing. So if with all the videos I have made on critical analysis and everything, you're still not getting it right, then reach out to us. Let us help you. See, I keep saying reach out. Let us help you. There is help out there. Reach out. You're just scared, but this thing is something that anybody can do. In fact, one thing I think I've decided, I'm thinking of, not that I haven't decided, I'm thinking of is that I am going to start, anytime I talk to kids now, I am going to start talking to them about critical analysis in a way. It doesn't have to be in the university sense of it, but in a way for them to be able to reason things out. Do you get? Like, this concept is very simple once you understand it. It is easy. It is very easy. As in, academic writing will be very, very simple. So, reach out, get the right help. Do not be scared. It is not something you cannot do. Okay? It is something that is absolutely doable. And once you get the concept or you grab the concept, that is it. So reach out and get all the free templates and stuff that I have in my description box. Okay? Get the free concepts or free templates rather that I have in my description box. Or just go straight ahead and buy the phrase bank where I have over 100 phrases. Guys, golden nuggets. That's what I just give you. Golden nuggets. So I hope you've gained a thing or two and you have liked and subscribed to my channel and you have booked an appointment. Just set up a consultation with us. It is in the description box. Okay, don't waste time. So guys, till I see you again in my next video, make sure you put a smile on somebody's face.